Hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of the CEVO Playoffs Round 2 upper bracket. We got Nexus Gaming going up against Bala +4, also known as Team Pandemic. Should probably reverse that. They are Team Pandemic, also known as Bala +4. This is game 2 of a best of 3. I'm Joey, and with me tonight is Callie.
Yo, is that politician in the picture there?
I hope so.
I was gonna say, it's a pretty baller pick. I love that name too. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, here we are, game 2. Game 1 was pretty sick. You should check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it or aren't following along. But anyway, I guess we'll get right into it. Nexus banning off the Darkseer, so don't even have to ban it out this time. Pandemic. They can. We can see what else they want to ban out.
Yeah, I was gonna say last game when
they pretty much always ban Darkseer.
Pandemic banned Darkseer, I was like, Nexus also always bans Darkseer, so.
So neither team really needs to ban it, I think. Or they could play the chicken game and see if the other team will ban it out. It's too dangerous though without first pick, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a great hero.
We'll
he makes breaking
because
high ground pretty tough, and he's great for the offlane, the Ion Shells against any melee carries. And especially in a one-on-one situation, you can do that creep skipping, which seems to be all the rage now.
Yeah, which I don't really get the name. Because you're not like skipping the creeps.
Yeah, the first time I heard it, it didn't make sense.
I don't know.
But I just went with it.
Like, it should be tower skipping. It should be tower skipping.
Yeah, I like that better.
Let's revolutionize
let's
that.
Let's rev that.
Rocket, okay.
I just abbreviated
Too bad
revolution
this game,
to rev, so that happened.
Batrider being banned out here by Pandemic. They're not going to get the first pick. And maybe they feel like it is first pick material. I guess that's the only reason you ban out these heroes if you have second pick anyway. Most likely. Unless you're like leaving 2 really good heroes and try to get one of them.
Yeah, I should have kept a stat on if the team with second pick wins or not, because I like second pick more these days.
Yeah, everyone has their preferences. I feel like second pick does give you a lot more versatility. But the first pick is so nice because if there's like one really good hero left, then like you pretty much get it.
I like first pick if Bat or Nyx are left in the pool, or if I know someone on my team can play Wisp like a boss, then I don't mind. I'll just pick Wisp or something. But
yeah, the problem is though if like both Bat and Nyx are left in the pool, then you can only get one of them. It's kind of like you're giving up a first pick for the second position, you know?
It's scary. Whoa, counter Rubik first pick coming out from Nexus.
So I guess I feel that's the key to success here.
Yeah, Rubik is pretty strong.
But in that first game though, we saw some really crazy picks from Pandemic, I guess. At least crazy in the sense that you don't see it every day, at least in the pro scene. So definitely an exciting game to watch. We saw Juggernaut, Dragon Knight middle, which I guess is pretty common in Philippine Dota, but not very common everywhere else. So yeah, I'm wondering if we'll see some more of that, because it's always fun to watch.
Yeah, pretty much anything different is fun to watch.
Yeah. Juggernaut again.
They really like Juggernaut. This is the third of 4 games that they've played him now.
Yeah. Actually, we're going to see a Gyrocopter and Luna picked up right away from Nexus. So going with that Gyrocopter again, probably going to be played by Morphin, or maybe the Luna is this time. Maybe Caillou will be taking that Gyrocopter middle, which is something that I think I've seen him do.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously potent
do pretty well.
The Gyrocopter and Caillou.
Yeah. 10 seconds remaining. But it's not really common anymore, the Gyrocopter. It was never really, I guess, fully common, but I just haven't seen it at all in the past month.
Yeah, me neither. I've been watching a lot
possible.
of the Asian qualifiers that Beyond the Summit's doing, so I've been out of the Western scene for a while now in the pros. The most recent Western stuff I watched was the best of 5 between Fnatic and VP, which was pretty crazy.
Those were sick games.
The 30-3 game
Awesome,
was
awesome
nuts.
series. Yeah, well, it's just so crazy how it went to 5 games, but like both teams stomped the other team in one of their games.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It just shows how like crazy Dota is really.
And why we
what I
do
wanna
best
say,
of
like,
threes in the
just, like, go either
finals.
way.
So shout out to CEVO for
Yeah.
taking a poll and actually listening to the community and switching it up.
Yeah, because if they won the first 2 games and it was a best of 3, then wouldn't have seen such a great finish there. But I guess VP would have been happy, or no?
Well, VP's still happy, but I still
guess
feel like
I was,
Fnatic
but-
won because they had a
Yeah.
30-3 game.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Jakiro picked up by Pandemic, 3rd pick, and ban off right away is the Queen of Pain from Nexus, which is I'm surprised actually that Pandemic didn't pick that up because as we mentioned last game, 476 has a really great Quap. So if you wanted a hero to go against that Gyrocopter, I feel like Quap's a good hero for that. There's also some other ones too, but I feel like Quap just does it best.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else is good. That flat cannon is really annoying to anyone that's squishy.
Yeah, I've had some success with Puck. Just the phase shift. You can usually dodge 2 flat cannons if you use them right away. If the Gyrocopter uses them right away, that is. But yeah, it's still not really that good. You still have to stand kind of back and just try to control runes as best you can. But the Gyrocopter, really good hero at controlling runes, pushing the lane with that flat cannon. You're pretty much able to, especially if you get an early Ring of the Quill or something like that, you're able to get pretty much every rune you want.
I think Warlock is pretty good against Gyro. Maybe we'll see a Warlock coming out. That heal is really strong,
Yeah,
both
that's
damaging
true.
and healing. Like, you take damage from flat cannon, so you pop the heal, or you just put it on Gyro, and like once heal's level 2 or 3, like Gyro's got it back.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put that on and use a few auto attacks, they really have to be careful. Despite how strong, I guess we've all seen Warlock be in pubs, haven't seen him picked up in too many of these CEVO games. I know Icon holds him in high favor there, but choosing not to go for him at least.
Yeah, Icon's a big fan of taking the solo offlane with big heroes like that are really good situationally. He loves the Necrolite offlane and the Warlock offlane and Clockwork, and I'm thinking of one more that I can't quite remember, but
Like offlane in a solo situation, like 1v1.
yeah,
Offlane?
but they taking that safe lane. I said safe lane offlane. That doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense, but sorry.
Well, yeah, I guess I know what you mean.
I still consider it the
Um,
offlane just
yeah,
because
yeah,
your
sure.
main tri lane is in the other one, but
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Pandemic taking out Shadow Demon. It's just a, I guess, pretty standard ban. And the Lion also being taken out by Nexus. So, taking out a hero that Pandemic played pretty well. I think it was Politician last game. Using that Lion, getting a few double air spikes, and that Finger of Death so strong at taking down squishy carries like Luna and Gyrocopter before they get their BKBs.
yeah, or even after, if you can survive the barrage of damage coming out from the carries, just take one of them down. And I remember last game, Politician took out Gyrocopter a couple times before. I mean, it's pretty much impossible
Yeah.
not to get called on off, but
Yeah, definitely. And Pandemic taking out the Zombie, which maybe they're
Good
scared
choice.
of a offensive tri-lane here, because Nexus do like to run their offensive tri-lanes, so I feel like that's pretty fair.
not quite as
Even
much as
Shadow Demon's a
Faded.
pretty good offensive tri-lane here. And even that, not as much as LGD Int. Just every game is an offensive tri-lane, if you ever watch them. Just every game, offensive tri-lane, and they just do it so well. They're just experts at it.
I like when they run like the offensive duo lane with the aggressive Chen or Enchant in the jungle up there.
Yeah, that's really cool when they do that.
Let's see what the last ban will be here. Looks like another mid, or I guess solo safe, Dendy style Storm Spirit being banned out. That's actually a really smart ban,
good
I
hero
gotta
at
say.
picking off
That
squishies.
Nyx bomb with Storm Spirit is absurdly strong.
Yeah. It's crazy. I guess it's definitely worth a ban in the second phase when you pick up Lifestealer so early, especially without a mid. Actually, I feel like they might have maybe they caught going for that. Because yeah, now that you mention it, it makes a lot of sense for Pandemic. They need a mid. Storm Spirit would do all right against Gyrocopter, I feel, at least. Just be able to usher him off the lane with those remnants. So yeah, maybe they've caught them here.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, Lifestealer's Lifestealer. You don't really need a Wombo combo with him, or you could do Beastmaster or something. The Hawk Surprise, it's a little
Right.
cheesy, I suppose, but we've seen Nexus do that a ton of times. And here comes the Clockwork. That'll be played by Icon for sure. And I'm kind of expecting an aggressive trialing now, depending on this last support pick.
Yeah, it makes sense. There's still Leshrac in the pool, I guess, to combo it. Still lots of heroes that would go well. So even the Venom, which they picked up last game, they could run something like that. Lone Druid though, picked up by Pandemic, and we saw a ban of Lone Druid last game by Nexus. So maybe they kind of scouted out, knew that Pandemic was prone to picking up that Lone Druid and taking him out, but they didn't choose to do so this game. Phantom Lancer chosen. Wow. So I guess a Gyro support then.
Gyro support, Clockwork middle, and then aggressive trialing with PL one-on-one, or...
Sorry, what was that? The PL one-on-one?
Oh, I guess Luna one-on-one? I don't know, who can stand up to a Lone Druid one-on-one, really? Clockwork.
I would think that Luna might go mid this game, just from the way the picks are going.
Yeah, that actually does happen quite a bit in the Asian scene.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Luna though in the safe lane. Could probably do okay against Lone Druid. That's if Pandemic doesn't choose to do their own offensive tri lane now.
Yeah, I do love Gyro support. He's got to be like my favorite. And I'm just thought of a new idea how to play pubs. I should just pick Gyro support every. Woo, my game does not like that screen.
I did not hear a word you said.
Yeah. I guess you want to go ahead and introduce the
like
Dire, or?
Yeah, sure. On the Dire, we have Pandemic. Fatch going to be taking that Juggernaut. No items yet or anything, but Shibby already heading up top, so it's defensive tri-lane most likely. They're going to be taking the Lifestealer, is Shibby there. On the Jakiro, we're going to see Politician skilled up Ice Path level 1. He's got some Observer wards as well, and going mid is Tinker, on being played by 476. Great mid player, and he's going to be taking that Tinker, who we don't really know. I guess it looks like Kaiu's on Luna, so looks like that's going to be the matchup. And Panda's on the Lone Druid, taking that to the off lane for now.
How fitting. He's got the Spirit Bear as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and for the Radiant, looks like we got Rakudo doing that support. He's got the Sentry Smoke up, playing the Rubik. Icon in the off lane. Nice regen, Stout Shield build just for some durability. Going against the Trial lane.
He's got that Easter hashtag too.
Yeah, the Easter hashtag I've noticed earlier. But he'll be going against the Trial lane, so it could be hard for him to get experience. Morphin going to be the carry on the Phantom Lancer down here. Looks like he's going to be rushing a Ring of Aquila. Maybe try to get a push going. We'll see if he goes for a Spirit Lance juxtaposed type of build, not getting Doppel Walk, since it'll just be one-on-one. Which I would like to see him do, because that's what he should do. And we got Kaiu in the mid on the Luna, going to fast bottle build with the South instead of 3 branches, tangos rather. And the support, Gyrocopter, being played by Fallen.
Yes, indeed.
Will they be able to stop the
Already
Spirit
placed
Bear
an
from
observer
pulling
right
this
there.
wave, though? Probably not.
Well, the Gyrocopter definitely helps with that. It's kind
Yeah,
of like
that
a
burst,
Leshrac
but
in that sense.
1400 health is so much. The pickup from Rakudo to hold him in place a little bit. And there goes the Rocket Brush to get it pretty low, but I mean, only about half health. So he'll be able to probably do another pull as the bear regens its health up. And this is going to give him some free farm, free levels at the tower.
And it's most likely going to make Morphin miss a few creeps in the bottom lane as well. So he's already missed the range creep, but obviously not that big a deal. He can always catch up. It's just so annoying to deal with that Lone Druid. Admiral Bulldog definitely making that more popular and showing how great he is. Oh, Purr's got a haste rune though. He's going to go here on Pandas. That Rocket Barrage bringing him all the way down. Spirit Lance, I think that's going to finish him off.
Oh, I was saying doesn't attack there.
there.
He doesn't attack. Sorry, I was kind of missing that. My game is having a really difficult time right now, and I think I'm lagging as well.
Well, we've actually got some rotation in here for Pandemic. Thatch going to come all the way down, and that level 2 on Gyrocopter is going to help with that zoning out. Politician, I don't think he has enough damage right now. You're going to need at least 2 heroes to take care of that rocket, so Thatch being forced to back up a little bit, and Shibi's also come down to the bottom lane. I guess they want that 1v1.
I like to say, we've seen Thatch play like a different role every time, but pretty much always on Juggernaut, so it looks like he is just the Juggernaut player.
Yeah, he doesn't have a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 role, just Juggernaut.
He's above that.
It looks like Caillou's being forced off the lane here, which I guess you kind of expect against a Tinker, who's so good in the middle lane, able to use that laser just before a creep is about to be hit. Caillou,
wow, Caillou maybe gonna go down here. The rocket's off. Caillou gonna drop. Some second blood. Going the way of 476 for the side Team Pandemic. So good mid kill there. Tinker gonna be really getting those bots up pretty quickly if he keeps up what he's doing here in the mid lane. The last hit's pretty decent at 7 right now, but as well as a kill.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if he goes for that 2-2-2 build and just going to be putting points in the March of the Machines, or whether he's just going to go for full early killing potential, maxing laser and missile as well.
Yeah, that's, I think the full killing potential laser rock, but 1 second. Thatch in the bot lane going to get picked up. He drops that Blade Fury. He's very furious. Shibi's there as well. The open wound onto Rakudo. Didn't quite line up with the Blade Fury, and now he rages up. They're trying to get Fallen. Fallen just putting rocket barrages on everyone's faces. But it looks like Nexus gonna have to back off. Politician throws out an Ice Path trying to get another attack. The only hero down here at about full health. Not anymore though. Looks like Shibi salved up. The dual breath lands on Fallen. Fallen gonna take a fall.
Yeah,
that wasn't intended.
The problem with this defensive challenge here for Nexus is they're going to... Oh, middle lane. Oh no, in trouble again. He's going to salve up.
You're good, continue.
But that's going to cost him.
Well, maybe not. Maybe don't continue. Looks like Fallen goes in the mid lane. He's got that rocket barrage going off. The homing missile's coming as well. 476 maybe going to get the kill on Fallen with the tower damage. It looks like Fallen is going to go down unless he salves up. No, he does not. So he picks up a kill. He goes down. Thatch TP's in as well on the Juggernaut. He's got the Blade Fury going. Looks like Caillou going to take a fall. Just one more right click. Although that Luna has a very fast base movement speed, and Thatch not even going to chase. I think maybe he saw the bottle. Charges go off.
Yeah. And unluckily for Caillou, I guess, as the rune spawns bottom, he's not able to pick that up. He's going to have to rotate there, but if he goes right now, he's going to miss a lot of farms, so I think he's just going to wait and try to pick it up. And that's going to give the rune to Tinker if he just goes down there and gets it.
Let's check out Tinker's
Maybe
farm.
Caillou will bottle crow here.
Getting it for a Sobi mask, or a Sage's mask, sorry. I forget that they changed
let's see if this fight for the bottom rune here.
It's going to be haste on Fallen, which is probably the best hero to have a haste this early in the game, as he can just chase with that rocket barrage. He throws a homing missile as well. He's going to chase into the trees, so he's getting into the danger zone. But, yeah, Thatch going to live. He gets harassed down. He might have to go back to base.
Yeah, going up against a Tinker with 3 points in laser is pretty much no joke, as we saw last engagement there, where it was all just burst down, falling there. But they're going to go here, though. He's going to try to snipe the chicken. Just, does he have enough damage, though? The haste wearing off right now.
Pretty hard to snipe that flying chicken, and Fallen's going to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, what I wanted to say before I got interrupted there, just by a little bit of action, there's 2 magic immune heroes here. The Lifestealer and the Juggernaut in the offensive tri-lane, so it's so hard to deal with. The Lightning just able to do no damage. The Telekinesis, you know, if you can't really pick them up if they've already used their stuff. And the Spirit Lance, of course, won't be able to be used. So it's just kind of hard to deal with that. If Pandemic choose to play defensively, then they're going to be fine with that magic immunity. If they have mana, of course.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of thinking here, this would be like when Visage gets picked up and you want to go aggressive or something like that. Where Visage is going to be in the tri-lane, where Visage pretty much owns in tri-lanes. But if you can't get that Soul Assumption off on magic immune targets like Nakes and Juggernaut, I mean, it's really hard to figure out who to target, or you waste it.
Yeah, for sure. So maybe that'll be the new counter.
It's my new counter if I'm ever in the drafting seat.
There you go. Oh, it's gonna be a race for the top rune. That movement speed is just huge. Oh, he canceled the eclipse. He actually pressed the button, but Caillou smart because 476 was just about to head up the cliff there and be in the fog, and would have totally dodged that damage. So Caillou, nice quick fingers.
Bot lane, big
S
fight
and
going down.
canceling the eclipse before the
Politician's taking a lot of damage. He's gonna go
Rocket.
down.
Oh!
Took a full rocket brush to the face. Rakudo getting pretty low as well. He's gonna go down to a Blade Fury spin. So 1-for-1 trade in the bot
actually,
lane.
Icon picking up that kill.
Oh, did he actually get it with the rocket?
Yeah.
Wow.
All the way across
That's
the
good for
map.
him in the off lane. Give him some gold. Get some items. He's got mana boots if he chooses them. I think he maybe goes phase, but I don't know. I think mana boots are really good, just so you have that spam ability.
Yeah, definitely, and he's just be able to help out with the pushes on other lanes as well as kills, like we just saw there.
Yeah, and he is doing the max rocket build. I was thinking he might focus battery assault in the early levels to, you can kind of just, before the bear gets entangled, run at lone druid with battery assault and really harass him off the lane. Because he's squishy pre-6.
Yeah, rocket. Oh, he's gonna go for it.
What did he just
went
hook?
for the hook on pandas there. He didn't end up hooking anything. Just pop the cogs as well, just to try to get it right away. But yeah, I guess now that pandas is past level 5, the bear with entangle is gonna be kind of hard for Icon to deal with. He's gonna have to spam those rockets.
Yeah, I think lone druid wins this lane at this point. Although the
Yeah,
farm
I'd agree
fairly
with you
even. Shibby's got a
looks like
homing
bottom
missile.
lane might be a go.
Nah, this will be raged, or he'll just take it. He's in pretty safe condition right now. Actually, Rocket gets picked off before it even gets there. And we have yet to really see any, besides the very early game lane swapping, no movement from any other heroes.
Yeah, and actually we're seeing 476 here go for max laser, max missile. So he's not going to be getting that ancient stacking potential. He's not going to be able to defend towers at depth, but not really pushing a huge pushing lineup, at least for Nexus, so he doesn't have to worry about that. He's going to come tri-lane, and that's going to be huge with that with the skill build that he's gone for.
Yeah, I think you really need to get that roaming. He needs to start getting kills now, otherwise it's not really worth it, because he misses out on the ancient stacking potential. And sorry if I'm lagging, my internet here is, there's so many people live in this house. It's dying right now.
Yeah, Icon gonna rotate in as well.
And he gets the hook!
There he goes with the hook.
Right onto Shibby. He gets caught in an ice path immediately after that, with the cogs doing what they do best, but he's gonna get focused down. Shibby in a bit of trouble getting picked up by Rakudo. He's gonna infest up. He's gonna live for a little bit longer. But let's check out Politician. Politician gonna go down to Caillou's Eclipse. And now Shibby gonna drop as well to Gyrocopter. Rocket Barrage is just too much damage. And 476 here, gonna get another kill. He picks up a double kill, pops the haster, and he's actually gonna escape. Unless, no! The flak cannon, the longest range flak cannon you'll ever see.
Yeah, that was pretty baller there. He actually ran it before heroes got the kill. He did have haste, almost got away there like you just saw. But there was pretty much a 5-on-5 team fight except for Lone Druid. Panda's just farming up top.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nexus, Icon definitely had to rotate, and Caillou definitely had to rotate as well. We just saw how the burst potential of the Tinker was there, able to get 2 kills pretty much by himself.
Yeah, but I believe they lost that trade, did they not?
Yeah, I think they lost it.
Just by one kill. And actually, Rakudo gets picked off there, so we'll call it even now.
Yeah. Oh, and Juggernaut getting a kill there. Just going in there with an ultimate, pretty much. Maybe a rocket, actually. No, not on cooldown. So just a solo kill there for Fatch. Nice job by him. Plays that Juggernaut to perfection.
Yeah, he knows where the creep wave is going to be. Just pops that ultimate off. 3 hits on a very squishy Luna at this point in the game is enough. Now he's rotating top. He's actually going to find Icon.
Yeah, Icon actually just went for the hook on Pandas, but just missing it. Panda's choosing not to go for his ultimate. This could be pretty greedy, I feel. It coming in really handy right now.
Yeah. Being able to extend the fight and
top.
have your bear do damage is really key on Lone Druid, and without that ultimate, he's pretty squishy right now. He's actually on 30 health right now. If Icon popped cogs right there, he would have actually got the kill, but no way for Icon to really know that. Well, I guess he had the rocket vision.
Yeah, it might have actually been out of range, I feel. It's kind of... maybe not. Whatever. He's gonna go for it, but... where has Panda's gone? Panda's just being healed up by those Tranquil Boots. He's gonna be fine.
Indeed he is. Is my mic's coming through alright? Because my game is lagging pretty hard.
Yeah, it's coming through fine.
So sorry to people who watch this on YouTube. This is going to be kind of a shitty cast to watch. But we got the hook. The hook misses from Icon. Panda's actually going to live. The bear trying to do attack. Maybe he's not going to live. Taking a tower hit there. He's down to 140 health. Cogs are popped. He traps Politician. And the call down comes out from the support Fallen. So he's on a killing spree. He takes out Politician with that actually and slows the bear down a lot. But I don't think they're going to be able to pick off the bear. But more importantly for Team Pandemic, Panda's lives. And Panda's playing Lone Druid. I just realized that he's normally the support here.
Yeah.
And we've seen them switch roles all over the place. The only really 476 is mid and Fatch plays Juggernaut.
Yeah, those are the two norms. It looks like Nexus really want to shut down Pandas here on the Lone Druid. They've just pretty much camped 3 heroes up here.
There's
Fatch
the ult.
actually gonna just dodge that rocket.
It's picked up now on Pandas.
There you go. Yeah. We'll have to see what item he chooses to go for. If he goes just to try to get that Radiance or
Caillou
the build like I mentioned in the first game. Oh.
He had that Invisor and he was just waiting there on the top of that ledge up the river. Politician roams over to see what's going on, maybe catch some fish, and Caillou's just chilling there, pops Eclipse, picks up a free kill. And here come the supports for Nexus. They're rolling in. 476 is mighty low. Icon with the hook to initiate out of mana. Doesn't matter. Just going to smack him in the face with his claw. Picking up that kill there. And now Fatch rotating over just to hold the mid lane. It looks like pick up XP.
Yeah, and then Fallen actually has picked up a lot of farm. Now he's already got his phase boots and some observer wards as well. Gonna usher should be off the lane with and free up some space to get some farm. Who's doing alright. He's actually keeping up kind of despite the early game troubles I feel that Nexus kind of had in the bottom lane. But right now, leading the last hits is Shibby on that Lifestealer, followed by the Lone Druid, so I think Pandemic just winning the farm battle so far.
Indeed, and they have to against that PL. I mean, we know how annoying PL is, but in competitive play, PL has a bit rougher of a time because teams know how to handle it. I mean, just get that early push, early aggression when PL is still weak. He doesn't have a defusal yet at 14 minutes, so... And in the top lane, actually, Pandas being chased down. Battery Assault may be enough to just keep Pandas in place so they kill. But Rude Gaming here. Pandas getting that entangled. The Spirit Lance goes off. Morphin maybe going to pick up a kill. Pandas definitely going down. The Satyr even helps out, just shooting that orb right out of his bum.
Yeah, just when you turn around.
It's so funny, just straight out the bum.
Fatch actually has Lifestealer inside him right now.
This is an interesting bomb combination I've never really thought of. That ultimate Omni Slash Nake's bomb.
Yeah, middle lane Caillou, with the help of his 2 supports, actually taking down Tinker. So picking up another kill on 476. That's really gonna set him back for those Boots of Travels.
Wow, he doesn't have them yet.
No, yeah, he's just been killed.
He went Soul Ring first.
So, yeah.
To allow for that always spamming rockets and laser.
Yeah, that's really the problem with going for that burst damage build is if you fall behind like this, there's really not much of a way to catch back up.
Yeah, it's pretty risky, which is why you don't see it as often. But 476 is a pretty confident mid, and he did roam well early. He did get some kills, but now he's having a hard time middle being ganked up. Icon hooks in. Looks like he finds Fatch. Fatch gonna drop the Blade Fury, not even enough to take out Icon. He's stuck in the cogs with the Blade Fury. So it looks like Icon gonna go down. Fatch picks up that kill. Politician gonna go down to Caillou. Caillou one more attack and he does indeed go down, and now should be the only one left. He's got that armlet. Will there be enough damage to actually take him out? The call down gonna miss. What was that? Rage turn around. Open wounds onto Fallen. But I think Caillou's got the damage. He pops the Eclipse. There's the Infest. Shibby giving it his all here. Another good armlet. 6 seconds on open wounds. Looks like he's just gonna retreat. Or toggle and go back in, and there's the toggle open wounds, and this is going to be the death of Caillou, so really good play by Shibby there, and maybe a bit of overconfidence by Caillou to stay in the lane.
Well, it's kind of sketchy. He would either have to run up or try to get back somehow, so I guess he just tried to make a break for it, feeling that Shibby wouldn't go for the kill. But up top, there's some more action. Pandas might go down again here. Morphin going to pick up that solo kill. Just nice job by him. I don't really know. Maybe he, I think I think Pandas was not in his ultimate form and just used it really, really late, so not really getting the benefit of that extra tankiness.
Did you see that new lone? It was on the Dota 2 subreddit the other day. The guy toggling the bear between bear forms and living off that gank. Oh, it was hilarious.
I didn't see it.
And Admiral Bulldog commented on the post with "I'm proud." So that guy shat his pants.
This Admiral Bulldog. Yeah, I think Icon's got his sights set here on Politician. Gonna go for the hook.
He's got the DD.
Gonna miss it actually.
I didn't even see the animation go up.
That's how laggy you are. Look, Caillou invis again. Oh, he's got his Lothars now. Or sorry, his Shadow Blade.
Shibby going in hot. Gonna get slowed by the call down. Not able to actually finish off Rakudo. Rakudo has stolen rage, so he actually purged the open wounds. And now the Cog's gonna hit. Shibby getting pretty low. The armlet toggle infest again. Shibby the playmaker here on the Nyx. Can we get another armlet toggle? Looks like we will, and that's 2 kills for Shibby with a double kill. Fatch joins in the party with the healing ward now. And the tier 1 tower is still there, but Fatch is like, Omnislash, what up? So gonna take that kill. So really good play by Shibby on the Nyx.
Yeah, and in the background there, Caillou managed to pick off 476 on that Tinker again, so really gonna set him back. He's only at 700 gold right now.
Still needs 1200.
And Caillou doing a nice job. Sorry?
I said Caillou's doing a really nice job.
Nice job by Caillou.
To or no, what am I saying? 1200 away from bots is the Tinker. That's why I said 1200 randomly.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
Which are really late boots of travel.
Again. I think Nexus might try to look for a fight here. Or at least a solo kill by Caillou. If he can find a support with that Shadow Blade, then he could pop that Eclipse and just go for that huge damage potential coming out there. With 1 attack, Eclipse, pretty much a dead support. Even a dead Juggernaut if he doesn't have Blade Fury.
Yeah.
But they've spotted him out. Nice job there. He actually fakes going back. If there is a ward there, he's gonna fake going back with that bottle, pops the invis, and then turns around. But I think 476 is wise to this plan. Probably uses that trick a lot himself as a mid player.
Pretty next level. Caillou just gonna wait patiently. Let's see if 476 will be less patient and follow this creep wave into lane. And looks like he's inching forward. And Caillou has the night vision as well on a Luna to point out. He can actually see 476, I think. How do I switch between the views? Yeah, Caillou can see him.
He can, yeah. Oh. He could come in here.
It's F1 and F2, by the way.
That invis wearing off, though.
But he's got the Shadow Blade. Ooh, that's an interesting choice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's had that for a little bit now.
The BKB maybe would have been better. I don't know. I gotta pose a fairly difficult question since there's 3 carries on each team. Who do you think really has this in the late game?
I think the team with PL pretty much always has it in the very late game. Especially the Gyrokoff there, actually. So I'd say Nexus, but this is more of a mid-game lineup here for Pandemic with that lifesteal. It's more of a mid-game hero. He's pretty much reached his maximum potential, but they're going to go on him right now, and he's in a lot of trouble. He can't armor toggle his way out of that one, and they're going to pick up the kill. Nice job by Nexus. Morphin with that Diffusal Blade, just doing tons of damage right now. He can pretty much split push top lane to his heart's content.
Caillou in the Shadow Blade pop coming out with his ultimate. Actually, I think almost all of the damage dodged by Fatch. And maybe Fatch gonna go down. Actually, Caillou caught in a nice macro pyre by Politician. Gonna Shadow Blade out of that. So it looks like he will live. Morphin, though, still on the chase. He's got that Diffusal. There's a Courier. He's just gonna focus Pandas again, because Panda's the real threat right now. Well, the other real threat is dead. And there's a Spirit Lance on a Pandas. Pandas is gonna drop. Caillou actually able to retreat with the Shadow Blade and heal up a little bit. Gonna get Politician there, actually. Clockwork picking up the kill up with the Rocket. So 4-0, going the way of Nexus Gaming. Now 20-7 is the score, and I haven't even checked out the gold graph, but 5k advantage Radiant, and now the XP actually just going over the 0 line. 1000 advantage and climbing for Nexus Gaming in the XP category. Well, Morphin, a little in over his head here. He's gonna drop.
Yeah, that was a little dangerous there. Maybe he thought it was a support hero or something. Just misreading the teleport color.
Gotta check those colors.
Nice job though by Shibi to just burst him down while he's still in tower range.
And he's got the
And I was
maelstrom
just
now.
gonna say about I was just gonna say about that fight. A little uncharacteristic of Pandemic to just kind of get steamrolled, or like I guess I don't know what the word is here. I'm looking for just one by one, kind of getting picked off there. And it was a nice job by Nexus to just kind of keep finding kills. We saw some good hook shots, and that diffusal blade really paying off for Morphin already. As he was able to just slow down Pandas to pretty much a crawl in that ultimate form.
Yeah, well, Shibi was down, and Shibi has been the one with making those plays with good armlet toggles and nice timed infest to extend the fight while the supports can kind of do whatever, come in one by one, do their stuff. And that time, Shibi not there, and Panda was just being chased, and the supports were kind of wishy-washy between running and letting him die or just saving him. And while I was saying that, it looks like Shibi getting another solo kill on, oh my gosh, in the top lane, and Morphin getting a kill in the mid lane. Too much action when Team Pandemic plays. Even though Nexus is bringing the action here.
Yeah, I saw Rakuto steal a laser, and I knew that they were going to make something happen out of that.
Looks like Politician going to go down as well.
Politician.
Nice Ice Path dodge by Morphin. And one more hit. Going to seal the deal. Piao now 6-2, Shibi 9-2, Caillou 8-4. So it looks like the carries getting a lot of kills for Nexus, but Shibi's still, I guess, the most manly of the carries right now. The tier 2 tower going to go down, not going to get denied. Spirit Lance goes out, it's going to be immediately raged. Shibi's here, but he's got no mana. And maybe this is the time where they can try to fight him, actually. But Morphin's going to pop the Doppelwalk.
Yeah, they just went for that bomb that you were talking about there, Thatch, taking Shibi inside of him, but they just had no true sight. So Morphin able to get away after the tower went down. Same for Caillou with that Shadow Blade. So just unfortunate that none of the supports there were pretty much already picked off for Pandemic.
Oh, also, I just noticed, I noticed a couple minutes ago, but the Courier was sniped off in that one big team fight, that 4-for-0 trade, and a Courier going the way of Nexus.
Yeah. Yeah.
And random fact of the day, did you know if you get the energy booster or point booster on the Spirit Bear that it can use items?
I did know that because I saw that defense where they were talking.
That's not where I got that information, by the way. Just kidding.
Oh, yes, it
totally
is. I heard you invent.
Oh.
I heard you invent be like, are you serious?
Oh, I didn't get that excited. Come on, I'm not a nerd.
Nah, I know.
I got pretty excited.
Don't even lie. The guy who does Leshrac role playing.
Dude, he's the best.
We haven't seen you do it in a long time.
Because no one picks him anymore.
I want him to be picked so we can hear it.
Two-legged freak.
The armlet build, I love it. Out of Pandas here on the bear. It's going to be great for some very cost-effective damage for a bear.
Yeah, it's literally the only item I have seen Longered buy in competitive Dota and even pubs for like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's just so cost-effective, I guess, and then probably into a
well, because the bear doesn't take the damage from it, which I find a little odd.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I don't really get why health isn't drained.
I'm thinking, since it's so popular, I don't know, Ice Frog may take a look at that, and maybe we'll see a patch coming in soon, but the Roshan attempt...
It doesn't really make sense. So, yeah, Roshan attempt here. For Pandemic, it's kind of a sneak play, them being so far behind, but I think they're going to get away with it here.
Yeah, it was looking really sketchy, but once they finally committed, Roche dropping pretty fast, and it's going to go down at 24:51. Shibi going to just pick up that Aegis, so now they can really kind of take a crazy fight if they have to, and just have Shibi respawn in that. He's actually just going to solo on the Luna, but Luna with the Shadow Blade and a haste turn, so she's going to be pretty hard to kill. Caillou might even try to go on Shibi here since he knows. Just pop that Aegis, but going to back off as everyone rolling up here for Team Pandemic.
Yeah, I think we're really seeing a lack of true sight, but just when I was thinking this earlier, I think Thatch needed to pick up some dust, and he does, actually, so if they find Caillou here, they can go for him, but just so fast, that Luna able to escape again. Even has a haste rune, so not really in danger of dying.
Oh, yeah, really fast. 500 move speed and Shadow Blade, that's insane.
Yeah, 423 just walking around with that Yasha. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, and shreds, not even like the faster boots. Looks like he's Helma Dominator or Mask of Madness. I don't know. How fast do we want to be here, Caillou?
Oh,
Morphin though,
gonna go here on Pandas.
pretty far in by himself, but maybe actually gonna get Pandas, but no, nice root. And then the dust goes off. Morphin gonna find himself in a lot of trouble. Looks like bots are actually finished now. I think on Tinker. I saw the teleport come in. Morphin maybe gonna live. He actually used the diffusal blade to purge the dust off of himself. Thatch uses his ultimate. Doesn't really do anything. Caillou gonna drop the ultimate. He's dusted as well. Can he get away? I'm not sure. He mantas it up. He mantas the dust. So wow. And then Morphin coming back in with another kill. But Shibby picking up a kill on, looks like Fallen was there in the gyrocopter. 3 for 1 though, going the way of Nexus. Really nice play by the diffusal purge by Morphin and then the manta purging the dust. So picking up dust, looks like they need sentries.
Yeah, really. That's true. The mantas will be great for that.
And Panda's gonna take a fall.
Take down Pandas. No time at all. Just that initiation from Morphin has just been huge. He comes in with a doppelwalk, attacks you, gets the diffuse on you, and pops his manta right away. And there's no hero that could stand up to that right now for Pandemic. Well, maybe the Lifestealer, I guess. But that's about it. Who has the Mjolnir, by the way? He's had that for a little bit, but yeah.
And still hold on to the Aegis, who didn't go down in that fight. So that is good for Team Pandemic right now. But Caillou looking aggressive. Maybe trying to solo or not solo. Here comes the Morphin as well. As well as Icon.
Yeah.
Well, Icon almost has Ags, 300 gold.
Well, that's going to be nice too. I think if Morphin was full health there, he probably would have gone on him, just by the way he's been playing. Super aggressive, and it's just really been paying off for him. More rockets coming in.
Oh wow, dust wasted on just illusions. Maybe the illusions tankier than they expected.
PL is.
Oh, it's because those were Manta illusions. So they thought that they were pretty tanky and maybe the real one was there.
Yeah, for sure. I think we'll see Morphin going for that hard next just to make his illusions even tankier. Definitely a popular item for Phantom Lancers the world around. And Fallen even picking up lots of farm now. He's got his Yasha and drums. So just so much carry out of Nexus. Really adapting, I feel, to Pandemic, who's a team that picks up usually more carry than we see a lot of teams. But Caillou gonna get spotted out here. He's 476 aware, yeah he is, but is there anything he can do about it?
476 carrying sentries, but his team's not there, so it's not really going to matter. Now Morphin and Caillou just sticking together here.
Yeah, and really, that's something they can do. If they're not in a lane, then that just leaves Fallen able to farm up that lane.
They find Pandas. They want to go on him, but there's a lot of support here now. Shibby pops that dust. Thatch gonna follow Caillou all the way with that Blade Fury, but Caillou jukes with that insane move speed. And where's Pandas at? He's just taking on PL illusions, it looks like. How did even PL get out of that? Morphin over by the Dire Ancients right now. So
yeah.
476 goes down, and then a big skirmish ensues, but no one else going to go down for either side.
Ooh, should be going to
go
for
bomb.
Bear now. Bear bomb. I think we need for Pandemic to try to push down some towers, especially that mid tower. They should definitely make that a priority. With that
so much
bear,
with that right now.
Armament. Oh, they're going to go.
They get the bear into the cogs. Shibby pops out. Rakuda's got that Ghost Scepter. It's going to save his life, or at least make Shibby commit really far in. Rakuda rages even after that. He's going to live. And wow, the hook stun goes through Rage, so Icon using that to save Rakuda. Aegis is popped now. And everyone here behind the tier 2 tower, and here comes Caillou with the humongous Eclipse. He's going to pop it off. Actually, all the magic immunity doesn't really do that much. Does get him a double kill, and he's going to continue the chase here with his race car-like ability. He's going to get a triple kill, probably picking off all the blind, though. Doesn't matter, because the Lucent Beam is there to get that triple kill. Takes out 476, another 4 for Nil, going the way of Nexus. Yeah, we could have a hook shot. He's got the Ags up, so it's like a 12 second cooldown now. The rocket goes out to scout. It's not going to find anything, but Caillou here just so fast. He's going to catch up to Pandas right now. Pandas tranquil bootsing up. He thinks he can farm safely, but he is very wrong. Root Gaming, maybe not. The hook from Nexus. Icon. And then the cogs to follow and keep him there. So a 5 for Nil, and then a chase from the tier 3 bot all the way to the top jungle.
Yeah, Panda's really thinking he's safe after all that time, but not the case. Caillou never giving up there, never surrendering. And Icon just with a beautiful hook shot, catching him just in time. And this is actually going to be a push on the tier 2 tower. Morphin going to probably pick that up. Yeah, no problem. All those illusions there. And he's got 5,000 gold right now, so he's going to be really close to her. He's going to go on Politician.
Yeah, I think Politician's going to go down here, and indeed he is. Morphin's now unstoppable, and maybe he can just back here. Rakuda with that rage. Actually, it's saved him a few times now. And the Ghost Scepter, obviously. Let's see, no mechanism, though.
Morphin. Ooh.
For Nexus right now. Which I feel like would help. The Ghost Scepter is really nice against Nakes. It's pretty much the best item to buy against Nakes.
Yeah, or any if a support can get a Ghost Scepter, it's just always good usually.
But I don't know. I mean, it's almost the same price as a mech. It's like 500 gold cheaper, and a mech does bring a lot more teamfight utility. But I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Nexus does seem to be ahead here.
You should get definitely. Yeah, I mean he needed that though. He's been targeted right now by Shibby like pretty much all games. So getting that Ghost Scepter, I think it's gonna save him more than a mech is, at least in a solo situation. But mech, of course, like pretty much a necessary item every game.
Yeah, but when it comes to breaking that high ground against a Tinker with that March, even a Tinker that's got 9 deaths and is kind of behind, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Well, no item can really do much for that anyway. But yeah, like you said, 476 just been really shut down this game, and that's what you have to do against a Tinker. If you allow him to get that farm, allow him to just be all over the map, he can't go anywhere right now. If he goes to a lane where there isn't someone on his team, then he's just in danger of dying solo to either Morphin or Caillou. No problem.
Yeah, Team Pandemic brought this to light in their first game when I didn't realize they kind of just play Jug all the time. But they picked Jug against Tinker, and that healing ward actually allows you to just stand and march and push against it, and I thought that was genius.
That is smart, yeah. That healing ward does so much.
It's pretty OP.
Looks like Fatch is actually going for the mech for their team. Oh, look at these illusions right now. Taking Shibby to half health, half mana, and those were all illusions. This is the Phantom Lancer, everyone.
Yeah. I feel like the Diffuse is really nice to go against a Nakes, because when Nakes runs out of mana, I mean, he loses a lot of his utility and why he's really good. He still hits hard, but you don't have that rage.
Yeah. Morphin has gone for the Butterfly, so just feeling that extra damage, that extra defense against melee, or at least auto attacks, is going to be helpful. He's actually going to get away from here, no problem. Looks like he's turning around. Wants to 1v5 Pandemic right now.
Morphin is a little bit crazy, but he's not that crazy, so he is going to back off. He does have the Butterfly.
Yeah, maybe I'll go for a Diffusal upgrade next.
Let's check out Gyro Fallen. Is he getting any sort of... Yeah, wow, he's getting almost has a Manta Drums phase, so going to be a lot of damage output from the Flak Cannon in the next team fight.
I don't mean to be...
Compared to Juggernaut. Juggernaut not doing so bad himself, but I guess way less off than the Gyrocopter is. And like you said, he's going mech. So not going to have the big carry potential, and Omnislash in a team fight pretty much useless at this point with how many PL illusions there's going to be and no Battle Fury.
We'll see if Nexus try to push their luck a little bit. Maybe try to take down that tier 2 up top. It's the only outer tower left, and I feel like they have all the advantage, but you know, it's true, they don't really need to force a fight at all. Well, at least in my opinion, they have the better late game, I feel. But they're just going to wait. I feel like they could take the tier 2 though. Just press their advantage as much as possible. As long as they're safe and don't look to start like a huge team fight, then they'll be okay.
Yeah, I think since they're not building a mech or a pipe at all, Blade Mail actually being built on an Icon who you would expect to be the mech or pipe character for Nexus, but with that Blade Mail Ags, he can pretty much throw hooks all day without penalty and just try to get a pick off. And then with that pick off, they can push without the mech pipe. And they're going for the Aegis, so the Aegis will help them try to break high ground as well. But breaking high ground, not really necessary, as they still have a tier 2 where they can force a fight like you were just mentioning.
Do it with flair.
Yeah, I think they just want to make sure that Pandemic doesn't get this Roche as well. That's pretty important right now. And it wouldn't really be worth a trade if they went for that tower after all, so doing the smart thing, knowing that Roche is up right now, and they're just preparing. They're just scouting out the rocket. Icon can pretty much do that all day. And Pandemic have to either go around. It looks like there's some lines being drawn here by Rakudo to go around that way, and they're going to smoke and go around. And let's see if they can catch Pandemic off guard. TP out here by Tinker. He's going to be able to come back in no time.
Here comes the smoke around, as I believe you just pointed out. Big plays about to happen. Thatch immediately caught out. Can he get bursted before he gets anything off? He actually gets the Blade Fury. We got a fight over here. Icon with the Blade Mail doing a lot of damage back. He is going to drop. Panda's pretty low here. But 2 down for Pandemic. Caillou popping that ultimate off. And he's just barely going to live. Shibby goes down. Lone Druid has to retreat. 476, the only one alive right now, just sitting in the top lane. Ancients are going to be taken. And it looks like they can run into Roche. I guess Rakuda will have to tank it. But they could probably do this.
Yeah.
Here comes
Morphin
Morphin now
here,
to add to the damage.
With that butterfly, they'll be fine.
Pings are coming out from Icon on the high ground right over here. I'm not sure why. Just to say that it's warded? I don't know. But it's their wards that are there. Oh, no, yeah.
We now have confirmation that
I don't know what I'm
Roshan is
saying.
the latest victim of Radiant
Well, I don't know, but Morphin gonna take the Aegis, so that's just gonna allow him to be even more aggressive than he has. Morphin. Sorry, did I mispronounce it?
I think he said Morphling, or maybe I just heard it.
Look at these illusions just spawning so
Yeah,
quick.
holy crap.
That was like 20 illusions on 2
On
hits.
one
But
hit.
Anyway, yeah, Morphin. Sorry, has got 2,000 gold. He's just picked up a full Vlad's. That pushing potential is going to be absolutely enormous right now. Giving damage boost to the Gyrocopter, the Luna, pretty much everyone. And did you see how much damage Icon did with that Blade Fury or with that Blade Mail last team fight?
He almost killed Pandas,
He
like
got
by
bursted
himself.
down. Yeah, he got bursted down, but that did so much damage.
That is kind of what you want to happen when you got that Blade Mail activated, though. I mean, he died, but he did his part. He initiated. Good cogs, nice hook onto something else to stun it up. Battery Assault, and then the Blade Fury. And here comes another smoke right after a smoke, and now they're going to go top, try to get that pick off that we were talking about being required for them to kind of break the high ground and end this game. And so let's see what they're going to find. They find Thatch, and he's not going to have Omni Slash. Actually, he does have Omni Slash. He's got Blade Fury. They can't really stop him, but it doesn't matter because the right click is there. Caillou is a monster, and he's actually on a monster kill, and then Icon with a nice, woo, 2-person cogs after that hook. He lands the hook, 2-person cogs, and then there's the pickoffs. Pretty much textbook.
Yeah, and they've got quite a bit of illusions as well. You take it down, 476 going to take a fall so quick. Shibby going to try to make the best of it. But Rakuda with that Ghost Scepter able to survive, and that's just going to be the end of Shibby there. I think they're going to take this Rax.
The end of Shibby, and I
possibly
believe the
two.
end of game 2. I don't know. Yeah, Thatch going to call the
Yeah.
GG, and we're going to go to a game 3.
If you're just tuning in, Dyer's mid.
Alright, if you're watching on Dota TV, check out our YouTube channel if you liked our cast, youtube.com/fmbpdota. We have a Facebook and Twitter as well with the same name. You can get updates there, which I forgot to tweet as well that we're casting right now, so my bad.